Hey, this is Sam Black with my fourth round of this sealed event. I'm gonna have to mulligan this hand that doesn't have any lands. And this hand is similarly terrible. Okay, let's hope I draw well. Could very easily lose this game. Alright, so far all spells. I can't do anything with them, but oh. That's pretty brutal. I even got punished for the time-saving cycle for no reason. I guess I cannot do that on the draw against black, which means I shouldn't do it on the draw at all. Huh. It's actually pretty good. Interesting. I think I play Killer Whale rather than moving in on Elephant Guide, although it's somewhat tempting to do it while he's tapped out. He's not blue. Yeah, I guess I just don't want this to get killed in response, so it's better to just do it. Plus, I don't have to tap the Ancient Tomb at all this way. So next turn I can just play the Killer Whale for 5 non-Ancient Tomb lands. Would have been pretty awesome if I had another Arrogant Worm in my deck and drew it and just got to cast it at the end of his turn. Also, would have been really good if... Yeah, I should have left blue up instead of green, so that I could cast Brainstorm and set up my next 2 draws. Not been playing this game very well. If I had been able to Brainstorm, I'd be able to Mana or his Elephant Guide and totally blow him out here. Trade here. He double blocks and then Death's Head Buzzard kills this guy. But the alternative is playing Killer Whales that are bad against this, and I'd much rather play Killer Whales that are good against elephants. Get a couple of points of trample in. Which is nice. I'd really like to fly into this Killer Whale. I think I just play the other one and pass though. So if he has plus 3/3, then he gets to kill one of my killer whales if I double block. And he doesn't lose his guy, but taking it seems pretty stupid. It's not like he gets to kill both of them. That's nice. Given that he didn't have anything, I think I want him to not get a draw step, so I'm just going to wait for him to echo and then repel his grunts. Oh, he had already paid? Okay, that was stupid. Played that game very badly, and my opening hand was appalling, but I somehow won anyway, so I can only conclude I'm very lucky. And Magic Online crashed. So Magic Online randomly killed itself, but now I'm back. Brindleshout's likely pretty good against him. I feel like I should stop cutting Brainstorm, though. At the same time, I really like all my other cards. But the Brainstorm Jar interaction just seems so awesome if I actually bother with it. I think the cut is Owl Familiar. Sounds great, even though this is slightly annoying because it means that I can't necessarily play the Elder on turn 2. Wait, yes I can. I'm stupid. I can play the Elder on turn 2, and this hand is fabulous. Start by cycling this. And then I think I just tap his Elder and hit him for 3. That's really scary. Cycle this. And Manowar his Elder and hit him for 3. This is a spot where I'm getting really rewarded for having blue removal, as my goal is to keep creatures out of his graveyard so he can't punish me with Recurring Nightmare. So here I don't really want to repel his guy because he can just sack it in response. But I also can't stop battling, so I think I just attack with everything. So I could repel and hit him for 4, or I could play Tusker. Those sound pretty comparably good, actually. I think it's Tusker because I might be able to repel and play something else next turn. It's possible that I probably should have attacked with the Brindleshot. Either get a damage through or turn it into a 3/3. I don't think I want it to be a 1/1. I guess I'm hoping that it's turning off a Predatory Night Stalker. Oh, that thing's really obnoxious with a Recurring Nightmare. Well, don't want it to go to his graveyard, but I think I have to get rid of Arrogant Worm so I can attack with everything. Attack isn't especially profitable, but if I sit back, he just makes infinite Thopters, so... It's not going to be easy to beat this Thopter Squadron. Glad you were still around. So we can Recurring Nightmare and swap back to make me sack one of these guys. Which would of course be the Boar. Then I'd make him chump block and hit him for 4. Recurring Nightmare would be in his hand. Spend a lot of mana. Alternatively, you could just take this thing apart. So I guess that's what he's thinking about. Decided to just take his guy apart. think this is the moment where it all falls apart. Grizzly Fate. Okay, it's not threshold or anything. Is that really better than just using the recurring nightmare more? Or spending the mana on the Thopter thing? I haven't really thought about it. I figured I'd just see what he did, but it seems weird to me. Alright, 2 lethal flyers, but that doesn't help all that much against Thopters. Cheap creature. It's really bad. I was hoping you'd have to pay enough that he couldn't replay Recurring Nightmare. Alright, so he only has 2 blockers, so if I draw a Repeller Manowar, he's dead. Nope, yet another land. Just too bad, because I drew the repel. I think I just have to use it on this. Keep it out of his graveyard. Make him go to no board, try to slow him down. Get me anywhere since you can just replay it and take a thing off and Recurring Nightmare it for this guy, put me down to 1 guy. Doesn't really make for a great recording, but I'm pretty sure at this point I'm just playing to make him go through motions and time him out. I guess now that my Wild Mongrel's dead, there's no real reason to keep lands in my hand. I don't know why he didn't use that to sack this thing to get this thing back and edict me. Man, no board, but... This puts it in the graveyard where he can get it back, but he can put it in the graveyard by spending a mana, and he has 7 mana anyway, so I'm not giving him an extra activation of Recurring Nightmare. Again, he could have just edicted me there and didn't. This game has gotten terribly uninteresting from my side. It's just play the things that I can, get killed. There's no way that I can win this game. All I can do is make him spend more time killing me. Given the way that he plays the Recurring Nightmare, I probably want the Tribute to the Wild. He was not trying to protect it. The worst creature against him might actually be Urnham, just because he's so good at blocking a random big ground guy. It's that or Tusker, but actually maybe Urnham's better than Tusker. Yeah, I'll play Urnham over Tusker. Some case for Scrivener over Urnham. Do that. Now that I have more spells in my deck. I think this is fine. I'm gonna play this and cycle that one to try to find an island. But I want to be sure I can play this guy. Maybe it was wrong to play Elephant Guide there, just because he probably blocks the same way anyway. And I could put an Aquamoeba and then play Elephant Guide next turn. He has too many edicts, so I just take this. That's bad. That's really bad. This is good. I think my best odds of being able to tribute his Recurring Nightmare are if I kill his Brindleshade by attacking here. Should have a good attack here. not sure if I'm playing this right. Twelve, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I guess I just try to kill him. Ooh, that's really brutal. That's really, really brutal. That explains why he didn't replay the recurring nightmare. No, I'm just dead if he attacks with everything. He didn't do it. Is he gonna burn me out? Looks like yes. Kervik's torch. Yep. Alright. Close match.